All right, here we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending on what time you catch this, you may be watching it live, you may catch it recorded later, but it's time to tell the truth. And this is our weekly series. Now, of course, we missed last week. We had a lot going on, like my husband's birthday, but we're back and we are ready to tell the truth. And we want to know, can you handle it? Yeah, some of y'all can't really handle the truth. We're going to give it to you anyway. All right. For those of you that don't know who I am, I'm Dr. Rosalind Shaw Belt. Everybody calls me Dr. Roz. I am the CEO of Dream to Life, LLC and Incorporated. I'm a wife to Dr. Adrian E. Belt Sr. and a bunch of other stuff the Lord has blessed me to do, because if you're faithful over a few things, he does make you ruler over many. But here in this place, I'm not a medical doctor, but I am a certified wellness coach. And so we've been talking about the power of God's food, one word foods. That's right, one word foods. And we've been talking about it through a series of teaching different foods, and we're on part 6. We've got still a few more parts to deal with because we got to deal with some of these foods that you may or may not be eating. But when we do this, what we're finding out is that there's some transformative health benefits of eating these foods that you can name with just one word. I mean, you don't have to worry about a label because it's just one word, right? So how do you heal the body? Well, we've been using Coach Rowe and some of the things that she's been teaching to give us some guidance and to give us a jump start in our teaching. So check this out.
So how do you heal the body, Coach Rowe? How do you heal it? By healing the cell. That's how you heal the body. And then how do you heal the cell then, Coach Rowe? By eating the food that God made. And I know most of y'all thinking y'all eating God's food. And I'm here to tell you, you're eating lab experiments. That's what you're eating. You're eating lab experiments because eating God's food doesn't promote sickness. See, I'm eating healthy, Coach Rowe. Healthy eating doesn't promote sickness. So you can be eating healthy, okay? And okay, you say, well, no, I do. And then watch this. Y'all write this down. Write this down. 1 Corinthians 10:23. 1 Corinthians 10:23, it says, all things are lawful, but not all things are profitable. So even if you think you're eating healthy, I'm going to tell you, you're not eating healthy enough for you if you're still sick, okay? You're not eating healthy enough for you. So either way, you're not doing enough. You're not doing what's required. So all this week, we're going to learn to do what's required. I'm not interested in you doing your best. Sometimes your best ain't good enough. You must do what's required to get this change. If you want to change, do what's required. Because this is what I know to be true. People do what they want to do. How bad do you want it? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Then do something about it. Do something about it, okay? 3 principles of optimal health, guys. Eat the food that God made. That's it. That's the foundation. By eating it as close to its original form, guys. I'm telling you, we are going in on day 2. I'm going to make it make sense. It's going to be plain. They say, write the vision and make it plain, baby. I'm making it make sense that you can bring your elementary child in here and they can understand this. We're not going to have no excuse.
Now, when she says eat it to as close to its original state, because we talked about this last week. We talked about this when it came to the broccoli and the spinach. Those may be things that we eat, but sometimes we eat it and we have steamed it too long. We've cooked it too long. Not that it's still not healthy, but when we eat it as close to its original, then we find out it still has a little crunch to it, right? So the one-word foods are whole, unprocessed, like the apple, spinach, salmon, almonds, rice. And these are the foods, as I said earlier, that don't need ingredient labels. You don't have to figure out what's inside of it because it's just that one word. And that means you're consuming nutrition in its most natural form, the form that God made. And we're finding out that every time we talk about a different food, it seems to have the same benefits because, quite frankly, God meant for us to have foods that would heal our bodies without any additives, without any preservatives, without any mystery ingredients, just pure, wholesome nourishment. So what's our topic today?
Hey, what's going on, good people? What is going on? I'm Rochelle T. Parks. I am your health motivator, guys. We are in here doing fruitorials. No, not fruitorials, guys. We're doing vegetorials, okay? Today we're talking about these veggies. When you say, Rochelle, what are we talking about? Leafy greens, okay? Can somebody say leafy greens? How much leafy greens do you eat? Do you know the benefits of leafy greens? Well, guess what? You're going to find out today. Listen, if you didn't know, now you know, guys. So today we're going to talk about the 12 incredible benefits of getting more greens in your diet, okay? You see, I have some kale here. Look at that. You see that? Kale, all right? And I just have some spring mix. You can get these. Both of these are organic. You can get these from the store. Now, you don't have to go to a health food store, just a regular grocery store. Get you some spring mix or some kale, guys, okay? 12 incredible benefits. Let me tell you what you didn't know, okay? Leafy greens can protect your brain, okay? Come on. Do you need your brain protected? I do, okay? Protect your brain. Fights belly bloat. Some of y'all be talking about the little poof, whatever. Fights belly bloat. Makes your skin glow. Come on, skin. Come on, y'all see this? You see this? Respect the glow, okay? Relieve stress. You got some stress in your life? Okay, get you some more leafy greens. Build strong bones. We need that. Everybody needs strong bones. Listen, I'm 52 years old. As I age, they say your bones get weaker, so I need more leafy greens in my diet, right? Reduce inflammation. This is what leafy greens can do. You probably didn't know these things. Improves insulin sensitivity. So if you're diabetic, pre-diabetic, dealing with any type of insulin sensitivities, this is something you absolutely must incorporate in your diet today. Okay, more leafy greens. Supports optimal gut health. Right? Did you know you can heal your digestive system in like 5 days? You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna add more leafy greens to your diet. Okay. Tames the toxins, okay? We don't need any toxins in our body, so this is a perfect way to get them out, okay? We need all the toxins out, guys. We need them all out. Number 11, boost digestive enzymes. You need digestive enzymes to break down the food that you eat every day, okay? And so you want those to be operating at peak proficiency. How do you get that? More leafy greens in your diet, okay? And the last one, hold on. Oh, snap. Here it is. The last one, extends your lifespan, okay? You say, you mean to tell me I can eat more leafy greens and live longer? That's what it says. Okay, so do you need your lifespan extended? Do you want to live a long, healthier life? Then add more leafy greens to your diet, guys. So again, we have kale, okay? We have spring mix. You can get these right out of your grocery store, okay? So 12 incredible benefits of adding leafy greens to your diet. Go get you some today.
Oh my goodness. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And we've talked about kale in the past, right? So now we understand all those leafy greens, and it's not just even those two, but they have extraordinary nutritional power hidden in these vibrant vegetables and transform your health one leaf at a time. Absolutely amazing. So let's look at this. Let's dig into this because we want to understand this powerhouse. See, leafy greens stand as nature's most nutrient dense foods. And they offer impressive concentration of the vitamins, the minerals, the phytonutrients with remarkably few calories. So you're not gaining weight eating the things that you need. These vegetables deliver essential nutrients that support virtually every system in our body from our head to the toe. Wow. To our cardiovascular health, to our immune defense system. But what makes the leafy greens truly exceptional is that their nutrient density. In other words, the ratio of nutrients to calories. See, sometimes when you eat certain things, it gives you the calories, but it's not dense enough and you're not getting the nutrients. And sometimes you're getting the nutrients, but you're getting too many calories. So we don't want the too many calories, right? We want a single cup of raw spinach that contains just what? 7 calories. But it provides 100% of your daily vitamin K, along with substantial amounts of vitamin A, folate, and iron. See, I want to get all of the nutrients I need as much as I possibly can without necessarily taking a pill. So here's the thing. Vitamin A, critical. That's critical for your vision health, your immune function, and your skin integrity. And the leafy greens provide beta carotene. and that converts to vitamin A. Then you got the vitamin K. Now, that's what we need for blood clotting and bone metabolism. Just one serving of kale provides over 600% of your daily requirement. And then you got vitamin C, a powerful antioxidant that supports immune health, collagen production, and helps to the body absorb iron from plant sources. And then your B vitamins, including folate, which is crucial for your DNA synthesis, cell division, and especially important during pregnancy for fetal development. I bet some of us wish we had known that, right? Beyond vitamins, leafy greens provide essential minerals, including calcium for bone health, iron for oxygen transport, magnesium for muscle function, and potassium for heart health, and blood pressure regulation. So disease prevention power. Okay, so cancer risk reduction. Leafy greens contain powerful compounds, including sulforaphane and indoles that help protect cells from DNA damage and may inhibit cancer cell growth. Haven't you noticed we've kind of been repetitive for all of these one-word foods, for all the foods that God made is helping with cancer, diabetes, brain health? I mean, we've been saying that almost every week, the same thing. You said, okay, it's doing the same stuff. Right. Because it's the stuff that God made to help our body heal itself. Weight management. And see, I'm convinced that as we continue to go through this and go through one particular item, one particular food at a time, well, these are probably the foods that we're not eating in our lives and in our culture. I know some of these foods I thought coming up that they weren't for us. They were for them. You know what I'm saying, right? You know, broccoli. You know, we didn't have broccoli in my house coming up. We had greens. Yeah, we had collards and we had different kinds of greens that we ate. Mustard greens, we mixed them all together and all that stuff. I remember grandparents going in the backyard getting the greens. But by the time we fixed the greens with the fat back, well, we just kind of messed up the greens, right? And now I realize there's so many other ways to season them. So we defeated the weight management process that we were supposed to be getting from some of these foods. So here we go, support health weight loss with extremely low calorie density and high water and fiber content, leafy greens. Come on, let's put a whole lot of green on the plate. We talk about this, kids. There's a generation, they get no leafy greens. I didn't tell my mother what I didn't like. I ate what was put on the plate. So listen to me, young mothers. If you're a young mother and you're asking your kid what they want for dinner, no, you the mama, right? So let's promote digestive wellness. Let's promote enhancing hydration so they will live a long, healthy life. Leafy greens contain 80 to 95% water, contributing to their daily hydration needs while providing nutrients. The fiber in leafy greens. There's a generation that's having so many problems and health challenges in their body just because in their younger life they didn't have enough leafy greens. In their young adult life, they're not eating leafy greens. Getting a piece of lettuce when you eat a hamburger is not enough leafy greens. Here's some top leafy greens: spinach, kale, Swiss chard, arugula, collard greens, romaine lettuce. You see what I'm saying? Some of these names, if I went to do a survey and asked people, when's the last time they had some arugula or Swiss chard, some of them would say, I don't even know what that is. They might know spinach, they might probably know collard greens, and they may know romaine lettuce because they're so used to eating iceberg. So daily serving, 2 to 3 cups per day. Health experts recommend consuming 2 to 3 cups of leafy greens daily for optimal health benefits and disease prevention. 5+ servings per week. Aim for this, at least 5 servings weekly. with a variety being key to accessing the full spectrum of nutrients and phytonutrients. And then your 16%, your heart disease risk goes down. Just one daily serving of leafy greens is associated with a 16% lower risk of cardiovascular disease. Now, if this can help cardiovascular disease, and cardiovascular disease, heart disease is the #1 killer, what does that tell you? We're not getting enough leafy greens in our diet. There's so many ways to do it. Well, I don't like this, I don't like that. Blend it into your smoothie. You won't know the difference. Just add a handful of spinach or kale to your fruit smoothies. You won't even taste them, but you'll get the nutrients. Stir them inside your soups. Toss the greens into soups and stews during the last few minutes for added nutrition. Layer them in your sandwiches. Traditional lettuce with rich arugula, spinach, or mixed greens. And then saute them. Oh my goodness. Saute greens with garlic and olive oil for a delicious, healthy, oh, this is making me hungry right now. So let's get started. If you're not, let's get started. If you are, let's increase it. And if you're doing it, now you understand the benefits of what you're already doing. Incorporating more leafy greens into your diet is one of the simplest yet most powerful changes you can make for your long-term health. Start with 1 additional serving per day, and then gradually increase. Your taste buds will thank you. Remember, variety is key. Rotate through the different types. There's so many different types. There's so many. Try one that you haven't tried before, because you don't know. You can look it up, find out what it is, find out what taste does it have, if it's sharp or if it's tart or if it's, what, smooth. You can do all that and then find different ways to try it. Just try it. Whether it's raw in the salad or blended in a smoothie or cooked in your favorite dishes, these powerhouses deserve a starring role on your plate. Let's quote Hippocrates. Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food. But let's not stop here today. I've got time to cover one more thing. Let's go.
Hey, what's going on, good people? What is going on? I am Rochelle T. Parks. I am your health motivator. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Fruitorials. Come on, y'all know what we're doing. Vegetorials, Fruitorials. So we got Fruitorial this week. Fruit of the week is kiwi. Guys, I'm telling you, it never ceases to amaze me how good God is. Can we just say that? God is good. He has given us the good. He told us what to eat from the very beginning. I keep saying that. I'm going to keep saying it so you can get it. He, and he alone, told us what to eat from the very beginning. Okay? He said, eat this, not that. Okay? Eat this, not that. So he gave us fruits, right? That's one of the things he gave us. And so I promise you, if we get in the habit of eating the food that he gave us, we're going to be healthier, period. That's just hands down. If we ate the food that God called food, we're just going to be better off, okay? So let's talk about kiwi, okay? I'll tell you what, I've eaten more kiwi in the last week than I've eaten probably in all of my life, okay? And kiwi is pretty good, okay? I like kiwi, right? So I learned many different ways to cut open the kiwi, like 3 different ways I think I learned to cut open the kiwi. All good. So real quick, let me go over this. Kiwi prevents blood clotting. Kiwi does that. Prevents blood clotting. Can help with asthma, right? And so some of y'all on, all these medications, Zyrtec and I don't know what, that's the only thing that comes to mind. I don't know what you take, these nebulizers and all these things. Maybe you just need to add more kiwi to your life, okay? It's going to help with asthma. Helps regulate blood pressure. Come on, sugar ain't sweet. More kiwi, okay? Helps regulate the blood pressure. Improves your digestion. Come on now. Remember I said, listen, 70 to 80% of our immunity resides in our gut, right? So if this ain't working right, you ain't right, okay? So listen, if we just ate the food that God called food, we're going to be better off. What else does kiwi do? Supports immune function. Come on, come on, come on, immune function. We need that. Prevents vision loss. Okay, listen. I need to add more kiwi to my diet, right? Come on, kiwi. Fights inflammation. We need that. Improves skin health, guys. Kiwi. Come on, kiwi, and it's So I made a recipe. What was it? The kiwi, apple, and banana salad. Just with all the different flavors mixed up. I mean, it was pretty good, right? That little combination. So I've been eating a lot of kiwi over the last week. Okay, and I think I'm going to keep this in my repertoire. Right? It's easy. It's quick. I mean, you get into it real fast, and it's like, I don't know how many. Oh, you know what else I learned about the kiwi? It has more potassium in a kiwi than there is in a banana, right? And it's lower in carbohydrates, right? Low in sugar, so it won't spike your blood sugar as much, right? As will the banana. So for those who are diabetic or pre-diabetic or whatever, or those are looking to add more potassium to their diet, but without adding all the additional sugar, here's an option. Here's a viable option, right? Kiwi. Another thing that I learned, it has more vitamin E and vitamin K in a kiwi than it does in an avocado. Come on, I love avocado. There's nothing wrong with eating avocados. I eat probably one a day, at least one a day. I love avocados. It's good omega-3 fatty acids. It's good healthy fat, right? Which also won't spike your blood sugar. But more vitamin E and vitamin K in a kiwi than there is in an avocado. And so kiwis are good, guys. Again, prevents blood clotting, can help with asthma, helps regulate blood pressure, improves your digestion, supports immune function, prevents vision loss, fights inflammation, and improves skin health. All of that in a kiwi. Guys, add kiwi to your diet, okay?
Add kiwi to the diet, the mighty kiwi. Yes, yes. The small, fuzzy fruit packs extraordinary nutritional punch that can transform your health from the inside out. Let's talk about kiwi a little bit more. It's a vitamin C champion that outshines oranges. Wow. Did you know that? The kiwis contain more vitamin C per serving than oranges, making them one of nature's most potent immune boosters. Bet you it'll stop the cold. What you say? We got to try that. A single medium kiwi delivers 100% of your daily vitamin C requirement, supporting immune function, collagen production, and powerful antioxidant protection. Beyond vitamin C, it's loaded with vitamin K for bone health, vitamin E for skin protection, folate for cellular function, and potassium for heart health. Another nutrient density food or fruit that makes kiwis one of the most efficient ways to meet multiple nutritional needs in one delicious package. I love the fact that all these fruits and vegetables, they do multiple things for our body. It's rich in dietary fiber. Look at that, 2 to 3 grams of fiber. That's helping those regular bowel movements and supporting a healthy digestive tract. Soluble and insoluble fiber working together to keep your system running smoothly. Natural enzyme power. Wow. Contains actinidin, a unique enzyme that breaks down proteins and aids digestion. And then prebiotic benefits. The fiber in kiwis acts as a prebiotic, feeding beneficial gut bacteria, promoting a healthy microbiome, which is essential for overall health and immunity. These are things that's going to keep us strong. Regular kiwi consumption has been linked to significant cardiovascular benefits. Studies show that eating 2 to 3 kiwis daily can reduce blood clotting, lower triglyceride levels, and decrease blood pressure. Wow. The high potassium content helps counteract sodium's effects, while the fiber, antioxidants, and polyphenols work synergistically to support healthy blood vessels and reduce inflammation throughout the cardiovascular system. I'm talking to all the high blood pressure folk right now. Oh my goodness. Research published in Platelets found that eating kiwis reduced platelet aggregation by 18% and lowered triglycerides by 15%, effects comparable to taking a daily aspirin, but without, here we go, the side effects. How about sleep? It's a natural sleep aid. Kiwis contain high levels of serotonin and antioxidants that may improve sleep quality. Studies show eating 2 kiwis before bed, oh, somebody better try this, can help you fall asleep faster and sleep longer. Wow. The combination of vitamin C, antioxidants, and serotonin precursors supports the neurotransmitter function, potentially reducing the anxiety and improving overall mood and mental clarity. And the vitamin C levels, because they're high, help lower cortisol, that's that stress hormone, and regular kiwi consumption can help make your body better manage stress and maintain emotional balance. Listen, we all need this right here. Stress is all around us, stress is every day, okay? Well, we've made a commitment to not be stressed, right? Oh, how about the beauty benefits? Look at this: radiant skin, anti-aging, the collagen production, the UV production, the cellular repair. All of the things that are in the kiwi, especially the vitamin C and the antioxidants and the vitamin C and the vitamin E that are working together to repair the damaged skin cells, fade those dark spots, and promote an even glowing complexion. Wow, 83% water content. Here we go. You're going to get that water in you one way or another, naturally hydrating and filling you. 61 glycemic index. This will not spike the blood sugar. So those of you that have been classified, I didn't call you a diabetic, they called you a diabetic. And then 3 grams of fiber per fruit. So it's an ideal fruit for weight management. Low calorie density combined with high fiber and water. That's a satisfying snack that keeps you full longer. Instead of getting the bag of chips, get you a kiwi. Instead of getting the candy bar, reach and grab the kiwi. Right? Research indicates that regular kiwi consumption can improve insulin sensitivity and support healthy glucose metabolism. That makes them particularly beneficial for those that are managing their diabetes or their metabolic syndrome. The combination of nutrients also supports healthy fat metabolism. So here's how we're going to eat it. Eat it whole. Simply slice. And she mentioned there are 3 different ways to slice. So we have to find out those different ways to peel that back. Since it's sliced and scooped with a spoon, the skin is edible and contains extra fiber, though you can peel it if it's preferred. I prefer to peel it. Okay. But how about to try it? I've never tried the peel. Somebody will have to tell me if you've ever tried the peel, except putting it in a juicer. Okay. Smoothie superstar. Blend it with spinach, banana, yogurt for a nutrient-packed breakfast that tastes like a tropical vacation. The breakfast bowl. Top yogurt, oatmeal, acai bowls with fresh kiwi slices for added nutrient and vibrant color. Added to fruit or green salads for a sweet tart flavor, contrast and vitamin boost. Freeze the slices for a refreshing snack or blend it into homemade popsicles for a healthy dessert, or use it as a fresh, nutritious topping for pavlova, cheesecake, or dark chocolate for guilt-free indulgence. Good to have some guilt-free indulgence, right? So let's just make it a part of our daily wellness routine. Just daily, just 2 kiwis a day can deliver transformative health benefits for your heart, your gut, your immune system, and overall vitality. From strengthening your immune system to promoting better sleep, to supporting heart health, to enhancing your skin's radiance, kiwis offer an impressive array of science-backed, y'all like to know stuff is science-backed, here you go. Science-backed health benefits in one delicious package. Fuzzy little fruit punches well above its weight in nutritional value. So let's start incorporating kiwis into our daily routine and experience the difference this nutritional powerhouse can make in your overall health and well-being. Your body will thank you for it. Oh my goodness, that's it for today. Next week, we're going to touch on another one or two one-word fruits. We'll see you next time.
Wow.